coach panelists who have very large egos.
There's a certain advantage of being mature. And I never accept a client, Kristin, unless I talk to them. And my whole approach to getting business is, pretend you already hired me. Let's work on your next presentation or your next venue I'm going to be helping you with. So that one, they have a sample of what it's like working with me. Because I tell people, you are investing in the quality of the advice and the rapport you have with the speech coach. So if you can have 6 speech coaches and we're all good, we might have different points of view, talents, but we could all help you. You've got to pick the one that either you like the advice, but if you like the advice and didn't have rapport with the person, go with the one you have rapport with, because we always have to feel whoever is giving us advice has our best interest at heart. And executives don't have people telling them the truth, which is why they hire outside consultants. Now, let's take that same idea and put it in your panel. Because if an executive who knows a lot and has the right answers, but presents it like I know everything and you know nothing, they're going to get no buy-in. So part of mine is that sounds fabulous. However, what we now have to do is speak like an audience advocate. Now, how do we do this and tie them in? So perhaps, and especially if I know, so you make a habit of once a month having lunch with a team of the employees, anyone who wants to sit at your table, is that right? So people know you do that. That means you can take a few liberties. You are never going to lie, as my coaching partner, Darren LaCroix, always says. You have to be emotionally true. That doesn't mean you have to be exactly true. Because in Hollywood, what do they say? This movie is based on a true story. It's not exactly what happened, based on a true story. So if people know you have lunch with employees, you can take what you know that you want them to know and say, as you know, every month it is my habit and frankly my privilege to have lunch with anyone who wants to join our table. And the best part of that is when you ask me questions, because this is the way I find out what you really know. And as you listen to the State of the Union, remember it was designed around your lunchtime questions. Now they're more interested. So you see, you're taking a little creative license, but that's what I mean. You're saying what you're going to say anyway, but now they have more vested interest in listening because they feel they made a contribution, or at least their co-workers who represent them made a contribution.